So now that your balloons are installed and your rope is prepped, let's go ahead and decorate your balloons. To get started, you'll need your prepped rope and some white pins. So you'll start by putting a pin through the end of your rope, through the twine, and then you'll take it and pin it into the edge of the balloon. And what we're going to be doing here is activating along this center line here. And so we're gonna pin at the start at one end, closest to the wall. And then you're gonna take the other length of rope, the rest of it, and start to make a loop with your hand. And then what we want here is for all of these loops to hang at the same distance. So I'm also going to measure this. We want this to be about 5 inches or so. So right now this is a little bit too long. So then I'm gonna scale this back a bit. And really you just need to measure for this first one and then you can copy them along the way. So that's about 5 inches. And then from there, you'll go ahead and start to pin around your loop. So I'm gonna place a pin at the top. And then I'm also gonna put one down here. And they're just going into the spine of your balloon. And then we'll continue along looping. And so I'll repeat this same process. Make a loop with this hand. And then make sure that the distance that I have here is roughly the same here. You can measure, or you could also do what I'm doing with your fingers. And then you'll secure that with a couple pins. And then you'll continue making your way around the balloon. And then to finish this off, you'll just pin at the other side of the balloon against the wall. When adding the rope detail to a full balloon, you'll want to start by pinning the end of the rope just underneath the horizontal ring of the balloon. You'll continue around as normal with your loops on every rib. And when you get to the end, you'll make your loop here and then make sure that you're connecting the ropes end to end by pinning them into place. You'll also be adding rope to the bottom of your balloon, the top of the basket, and the bottom of the basket. And you'll pin these into place the same way that you pinned in the loops of rope at the top of your balloon. Some of your balloons will also have tethers. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to add them to your large balloon. When you're adding them, make sure that they're in groupings or a single tether. We don't wanna see them evenly spaced around the balloon. And so to do this, you're going to thread a floral pin through the rope, and then the tether will come from behind this center beam here of your balloon. And you'll go ahead and just pin into the back of this piece here, like so, and then it'll look something like this. And so you'll want to determine these lengths based on the heights of the balloons that you have hung in your window. Again, reference your prep checklist for all rope lengths and all rope sizes. And what we'll do after it's secure at the top is secure it at the bottom. And so what you're going to do is take a small command hook, and then you'll place the command hook in place. And then you'll take your cotton twine, you'll cut a small length, like so. And then you'll loop it through your hook, like this. Then you lay down your tether and then tie it into place around your hook. And then trim your tails. Tethers shouldn't be placed on every balloon. When deciding where to place them, consider the pathway in and out of your window, and also try not to block any text. The rope used for tethers should match the rope used as the loop detail on the balloon. All of your large hot air balloons will also have this additional 1/4 inch rope detail. And you'll see them here, they go vertically on the ribs of your balloon. To add the additional 1/4 inch rope details to your large balloon, you'll need your already prepped ropes and then some of your white pins. And you'll start by pinning the knot at the base of your balloon, just above this other rope that you already have placed, the 3/4 inch rope. And these will also line up with all of the ribs of your balloon. And so you'll pin here at the bottom first. And then hot tip is to pin this with the pin going up into the foam so that when you pull tension on it, it helps to secure the rope into place. And then you pull the rope up with some tension and then add another pin in a downward direction into the knot. And then just hide your pin head with a little bit of the strings here on the end, like so. The finishing touch on your medium and large balloons is a tassel under each loop of rope and also a tassel on each basket rib.